The spring 2026 anime season is finally coming to an end, and we've had some great shows across the board. But I'm going to give you guys my top 5 that I personally enjoyed watching, and if you're someone who's been waiting for all the episodes for a season to come out to binge them all, now's going to be the time. First up, I do want to give an honorable mention to both Season 4 of ReZero and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. At my number 5 spot, I'm actually going to lump in a couple of romance anime because they were all pretty solid this season, but I think there were better shows overall. Things like I Made Friends with the Second Prettiest Girl in My Class, Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku, Always a Catch, which was one of my personal favorites, but I think the best one is actually the one in the villainous category, An Observation Log of My Fiance Who Calls Herself a Villainess. I think that was the best one this season. Again, that's just my personal opinion. Don't attack me in the comments. Like I said, there are plenty of decent romance ones this season, but that's the one that I got the most enjoyment from, I think. At my number 4 spot, I gotta go with Akane Banashi. This one came out of nowhere, and I didn't expect this one to be this good. It's centered around the art of Rakugo and that specific comedy style. And I'm not gonna lie, the first episode plot is the thing that really pulled me in, but it's one of those things where I think it's such a niche category and actually produced a really good plot and characters and storyline and comedy and just everything with the show I thought was really good. And since there's a billion licensing issues, you can actually watch the full series on YouTube for free. At my number 3 spot, we gotta go with Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2. It's crazy how Season 1 and like the first 4 episodes of Season 2 are basically the prologue to Will's story. He saves Rye Garden, he graduates, he ascends the tower, he figures out a little bit more about Whis. He reunites with Elfie, and then obviously the fight at the end with Elfie versus Zale was so peak. And they also announced Season 3, so I'm very excited for that. At my number 2 spot, I gotta go with the GOAT, the one that's been around for years, and it finally had a series finale, Dr. Stone. It's been one of those anime that's been very solid all throughout. Personally, I don't like the ending that much with what Y-Man is, but if I just ignore that part for like the last 2 episodes, everything else is fantastic. And if you're someone who's new to anime, I think it's probably one of the easier shows to get into overall. I just can't believe it's over, man. And at my number 1 spot, y'all know I love fantasy, and Witch Hat Atelier has taken the cake this season. Fantastic plot, especially that first episode. It pulls you in immediately. The animation's great. The music's great. And as much as I enjoy the sub, the English dub is actually super well done. They left Season 1 on such a cliffhanger, and I cannot wait for Season 2. If you're someone who enjoyed Frieren, you'll really like Witch Hat Atelier. It has a similar vibe, but just like the amount of production quality that went into the anime is just amazing. But if there's an anime that I didn't mention that you enjoyed watching this past spring, definitely let me know in the comments.